each and every one of us will stand in God's courtroom, give an account of every thought, word, and deed.
Here, back there.
Okay.
Right now, dealing with her. Bristol Women's Health, this is Terry. May I help you? You will for 7 weeks. I'm the heart. I'm the old lady in the office, and I'm the one on the phone, honey and darling them. They need somebody to be gentle to them in a tough time. And that's what I do, and that's why I know that this is where I belong, because I have the ability to be compassionate, and this needs compassion. As much as it needs their incredible skill set, my front window says it all. Free hugs. Tears. I got tears on my shoulders from these ladies. And they have to do it alone.
In the birthplace of country music, there's an invisible line down State Street in Bristol that divides the town into 2 states. While the line seems blurred for Virginia and Tennessee residents, they have different laws when it comes to abortion. It is illegal to have an abortion in Tennessee. And just across the state in Virginia, it's legal.
This part of Bristol, the Virginia side of Bristol, is in complete upheaval. Tennessee's over there going, we won. We got our way. And Virginia's like, no, you didn't. It's the punishment of being a female. And we shouldn't have to be punished for being females. And that's what that is. That decision to not allow people to make that choice, that is punishment. It's punishment. They walked in last week, just a walk-in.
Okay. Our phones are ringing all the time. And we have started an after-hours appointment hotline to where I have on-call staff from the time we close till about 9 p.m. for people who need to call after, let's say, work to make an appointment. And so we constantly keep adding, and we constantly keep just twisting ourselves to meet the needs of our patients.
Carolina Ogoric is the clinic director at Bristol Women's Health in Virginia. She used to work just over the state line in Tennessee, but after Roe v. Wade was overturned, she said that she and her colleagues knew they would need to shutter their offices and move to a new location. Tennessee is just one of nearly 24 states that ban or severely restrict abortion. Ogoric said that post-Roe landscape has created hurdles for their patients and has seen them come from several states in the Deep South, from Louisiana to Alabama.
Now, I can't give you a number to call. I can't give you another clinic because there isn't one. So now I have to figure out, how are we going to get you here? You're 8 hours away. Will your car make it? Will you have to spend the night? Can you coordinate childcare?
According to the National Library of Medicine, access to reproductive health care is limited with abortion bans. That ranges from miscarriage management to fertility care.
Okay. Ta-da! We keep vests, umbrellas, kids' toys, various signs. This is to get people to drive into the right driveway. Well, my day begins pretty early. The first patients here usually arrive about 8:30, and we don't want to leave them sitting stranded in the parking lot while people are screaming things at them. So I'm here before they are. This is how I channel my anger, though.
Barbara Schwartz volunteers as a clinic escort for SLAP, or State Line Abortion Access Partners.
I had an abortion back in 1976, and I remember how easy it was. I was in New York City at the time. Look through the yellow pages, call different clinics, find out which one would work for me. My boyfriend at the time, my best female friend, and I took the subway, walked into an office building with no opposition. They were able to sit in the waiting room, and I just feel like it's gone so far backwards since then. And I want people to have I want it to be as mundane for other people as it was for me.
And while organizations like SLAP exist outside the clinic with an escort service and post-op goodie bags for patients, others aren't so happy about the move.
Well, there are people that don't want it there. There are people who do not want a facility that kills human beings in their neighborhood. So there's opposition to that. There were people at city council meetings, trying to pass ordinances and things like that. So
in Bristol, anti-abortion activists have tried to use zoning to ban the clinic.
It was a noticeable change to the people living in the Bristol, Virginia side to have an abortion clinic come in.
Terry Brewer has lived in the Bristol area for most of her life. Her parents took her to get an abortion when she was a teen.
I felt that something had been taken from me. And now it's 44 years later, and I'm a mother of 2 children that are 35 and 40. And I still can tell you that I feel like my womb is missing something, that I have lost something. I've lost a child that I can never touch. And I would have loved to have been able to keep the baby and be able to raise it as my own, even being as young as I was. But it definitely would have taken a lot of support, a lot of support that we didn't know we had.
And while states get to rule on abortion now, the Supreme Court will hear a case that could impact the use of mifepristone, an abortion pill, through telemedicine for patients across the U.S., even in states where abortion is legal and protected. In Texas and Idaho, during emergencies, hospitals do not have to perform abortions. This blurring patchwork of laws has created a confusing atmosphere.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.